Greetings everybody, Ocarina Games Online. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time, we went through Jabu Jabu's belly, and we got the final spiritual stone, Zora's Sapphire. And in this episode, it's time for the cleanup episode. We're gonna be going all around the places we've already explored, and we're gonna be getting everything we've not gotten yet. Mostly gonna be gold sculptures and heart pieces. So, this episode is basically going to be entirely side questing. As you can see, I cut to one gold sculpture we could have gotten actually quite a while ago, but I forgot about it. So let's see what exactly there is. This episode is probably also going to involve a lot of cutting. Namely, traversing the dungeons, because I did say before we were going to go back to the Great Deku Tree. We are going to do that. We're also going through the Dodongo's Cavern to get the gold sculpture I thought we could get before, but we actually couldn't. So we're going to be going to get those, for example. But I will warn you of one thing. Coming up is a temporary point of no return. So, if you have not gotten everything you want yet, you're going to want to. And I will point out when that temporary point of no return is. We have a lot of side questing to do. But since we have at least 30 gold sculpture tokens, we might as well at least come here and get our next reward. Should be this guy. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. We get the Giant's Wallet. What a huge wallet. Now you can carry up to 500 rupees. This is the most rupees you can carry in the entire game. And honestly, by the end of the game, you're not going to need that much money. I mean, there are things that required us to get 300 rupees, but even then, it's not a big deal. I didn't mean to talk to you. Oh yeah, he tells you what time it is. Alright, well, the next thing we want to get is here in the graveyard. So let's go ahead and play the sun song. Make it nighttime. And let's go get that gold sculpture that we couldn't get before, because I didn't even show it was here. At nighttime, there's a gold sculpture right here. But because it's out of reach, you need the boomerang. Lock onto it, please. Thank you. There it is. The next one we're going to get is that gold sculpture in the Dodongo's Cavern that we did go and see. I was there. However, I forgot we needed the boomerang. So we're going to go get that one really quick. Be right back. Alright, we're back here. Now let's actually get this gold sculpture. There we go. Now, even after getting that one, we still haven't gotten all the gold sculptures in the Dodongo's Cavern. Believe it or not. The other gold sculpture, we're missing one more gold sculpture in the Dodongo's Cavern. We still can't get that gold sculpture, so we're gonna be coming back yet again. Yeah, it's a fun time. But that's all we can do in the Dodongo's Cavern for now. And there is actually a heart piece in Kakuga Village that I didn't get while we were there. So that's going to be the next thing we're going to get. Technically, this heart piece has two ways to get it. And the first way is now open to us, so we're going to get it that way. The second one will be obvious when it becomes apparent. So, do not worry. Let's head on back down the mountain. And we're going to head to an area that we've not gone to before with a fan favorite song. And that would be the windmill. Since the windmill is a building, but we never went there. And it would be over here. Right here. Welcome to the windmill. Just known as question mark. Go around and around and around. What fun! I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around, and trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill, going around and around and around. You're gonna notice that there is a piece of heart right here. And if you throw your boomerang correctly, it's a bit weird, but you can bring that heart piece to you. Now we have that. That's everything we need to do in this branch of Hyrule. So, the next area we're going to be doing some exploring in is going to be Hyrule Field. Because there are 2 golden sculptures we can get there, but because Hyrule Field is so expansive, we're probably going to be getting them at 2 separate times in the video. Because this is going to be... This might be a long video, because I want to try to get all of the side questing that we can get done, all done in this one video. But this one's going to require us to have bombs and the boomerang. And I didn't want to read the sign. Reading is bad, contrary to popular belief. You want to blow up the tree. Yeah, how friendly we are to the environment. It'll make a grotto appear. Inside the grotto, there's a Skulltula here. Fortunately, our boomerang stuns the guy. So we can do this and kill him like that. But there is also a golden Skulltula here. So that is what we want. Also, I might be split. Now I think more about it, now I'm looking at my timer, I might end up having to split the all this side questing stuff into 2 separate episodes. As unfortunate as it is, but I'll try to fit in some story progress for each of them at the very least, such as we're going to be doing a little bit of story progress here. You might notice it's daytime, yet the drawbridge is down. Let's go see what that's about. I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. So, you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. Yeah. 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 You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Well, in that whole ruckus, it seems Zelda threw something into the water. What's that? You found the Ocarina of Time. This is the royal family's hidden treasure, which Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you with the ocarina and this melody. You've learned the Song of Time. Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. While we could do that, there are other things we need to get done. So, that is going to have to wait, unfortunately. Our next destination is going to be Lon Lon Ranch. I'm gonna get the Ocarina of Time ready because we need to make it nighttime, because the thing we're going to be doing there is getting some more golden skulltulas we could not get before. And I think we're going to be able to get the remaining gold skulltulas available at Lon Lon Ranch. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be, I believe, our second area, clearing out gold skulltulas in. Actually, no, I think the graveyard counts as when we finished up in the graveyard, I think. Okay, no, the graveyard's not its own separate area, just a branch of Kakariko Village. That makes sense. But of course, these skulltulas are nighttime skulltulas, as are most of them, so I'm gonna have to make it nighttime. I know not all of them are you can find at nighttime, but the majority of them it needs to be night for, so yeah. There's one right there. So let's grab that gold skulltula token. Might even be able to get 40, maybe even 50 by the time we get done with our side questing. I'm pretty sure at the very least we'll be able to get 40. Whether we'll get 50 or not, I'm not sure of yet. But there's yet another gold skulltula token here in Lon Lon Range that we can get. So we gotta do a little bit of walking. Those should be the last gold skulltula token. Well, we'll find out. Should be along this wall. Over here. Yeah, I think I see in the distance. Right here. Unfortunately, there are... Excuse me. Friggin' Gway. Go away. Alright, gold skulltula here, if I cannot be interrupted. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, is that all of the gold skulltulas in Lon Lon Ranch? Survey says... Yes, that is. We now have all the gold skulltulas, and I'm going to shortcut by playing the Sun Song. Because by doing this, we're going to be back at the entrance to Lon Lon Ranch. Now, what we gotta do next, well, rather, we don't need to do this, but what you might want to do, remember that bunny's hood we got quite a while ago? We're gonna want to have that equipped, because if you look around Lon Lon Ranch, I think this only appears once you've beaten Jabu Jabu's belly. You can barely see him in the distance, but there is a running man. you're gonna want to follow this guy for a while. So, be ready to do a little bit of waiting. So I'm probably just gonna cut this part out because it's just follow him until he finally sits down. I'll be right back. Alright, he's finally sat down. I bet with those long ears you can hear the voices. Oh, these are genuine rabbit ears from the animal legend. I don't care how expensive it is, please sell it to me. My longtime dream, returning to the wildlife. Finally, the actor, stage, and prop have been united. It's a 50 rupee mask, but he paid you a crazy amount of money for it. More money that you can count. Go back to the mask shop and pay back just 50 rupees of this money. He basically will immediately fill up your wallet. Also, you might have noticed I started getting assaulted by these things flying around. Those are pea hats. As goofy as their name sounds, they are a pain in the ass to deal with. But fortunately, they usually only appear during the daytime. If you see, because there's also large pea hats that fly around, but those they'll only be flying around during the daytime. But like I said, this takes us to the next area where we want to do some exploration, which is actually new territory. And this is going to be where that other gold Skulltula is in Hyrule Field. And we'll be taking that mask, or we're going to be paying the money later on whenever we go back to the market, which will probably be in the next episode. But if you look around, you should see a ring of rocks. Lay down a bomb. It's a grotto. So let's drop on down. Now we're here. Let's put use to that Din's fire that we got. Because, since it's fire, it does in fact have the ability to burn cobwebs. So, in one of these cobwebs though, don't remember which one. Oh, it's conveniently the one that didn't get burnt up, isn't it? Alright. Yep, I hear it. And there's a cow here as well, if you care. Yeah, you can see that gold Skulltula is right here, and this should be all the gold Skulltulas in Hyrule Field. But I will check that just in case. Let's see. Yep, that's all the gold Skulltulas in Hyrule Field. And with that, let's head into some new territory to close off the episode, because there's going to be a few gold Skulltulas and a few heart pieces that we can get from there. Let's go on forward. Into this path. Welcome to Gerudo Valley. And this is a fan favorite song. Personally, there are songs that I like better than this song, but I still like the song. However, unfortunately, you guys aren't going to hear it for long. Because I actually have a reason for this. I actually have reasoning sometimes. At nighttime, there's a gold Skulltula here. And I'm sorry about the fact you didn't get to hear this song for long, so plus on top of that, that's probably gonna about do it for this episode. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're gonna be finishing up with the last few things we can find around the place. And because I feel bad for you guys, we're gonna open up the next episode in the daytime. Because there are still some things we can find while we're here. See you guys then.